It's another edition of the Trading Tips video newsletter, teaching you how to become a successful trader in less than 5 minutes per week. The video newsletter is brought to you by TradingTips.com.
Welcome to this video newsletter on setting goals and tracking progress, how to use a trading journal to improve your performance. Let's begin. First, a quick review. 3 weeks ago, we did an episode on setting up a trading journal in Microsoft Excel. This episode builds off the information contained in the earlier episode. The previous episode focused mostly on the nuts and bolts of setting up your trading journal and on quantitative data, that is, data that can be measured in numerical form. This episode will focus on the other half of journaling, qualitative data, data for which there can be no numerical judgment, but are important nonetheless. After all, numbers without goals in mind are just numbers. You need to set goals and track your progress towards accomplishing those goals. Uh-oh, I just said a 4-letter word, G-O-A-L. If you're like most people, you've set goals in the past, failed to live up to them, and then stopped setting goals altogether. This is a mistake. It isn't goals per se that are impossible to live up to, but the types of goals you're setting. In this episode, you'll learn how to set manageable goals that will contribute to your long-term objectives. First, the criteria for your goals. They need to be few in number, 5 or 6 maximum for short-term goals, and maybe 2 or 3 for long-term. Next, goals need to be challenging but achievable. And finally, goals need to be accessible. If you can't measure whether you're successful or not, there's no point in setting the goal. Some examples of good short-term goals, as they pertain to trading, include 1. Making sure that you use right-sized positions, i.e. not buying too many shares nor too few shares. 2. Appropriate risk. In the earlier episode on setting up your trading journal in Excel, we learned how to assess risk in numerical terms. You need to decide what's right for you and assess yourself on the basis of sticking to your own comfort zone. 3. Stops and targets. Did you stick to them? 4. Was each trade you entered a genuine opportunity, or did you enter a position out of boredom? 5. Sticking to your game plan. You need to develop a trading strategy and stick to it. You can make changes to your trading strategy from time to time, but when you do it, it should be a formal thing you put in writing. And finally, 6. Did you blow an opportunity by having yourself spread too thin? How well did you manage your opportunity costs? Now for the self-assessment, which should be done every day if you're a day trader. Give yourself a letter grade for how well you stuck to each of your short-term goals. Fill in some commentary and do a psychoanalysis of yourself every day. Once a week, review your letter grades and assign yourself a weekly letter grade. Ask yourself, are my short-term goals contributing to my long-term objectives as a trader? Long-term goals are a little trickier, so start by asking yourself, why trade? Do you do it strictly for money, strictly for fun, or a little bit of both? Under what circumstances would you stop trading? For example, if you made $10 million, would you continue to trade? What level of financial success do you want to achieve? How can you get where you want to be from where you are right now? Put it in writing. A goal, the saying goes, is a dream with a deadline. Well, these goals don't necessarily require a firm deadline, but they do mandate you establish a plan, stick to it, and monitor your progress. Trading without a list of goals and an ultimate objective is like driving cross-country without a map or a destination in mind. Take some time to think through what your goals really are and to evaluate yourself every day and every week. The time you invest in setting up and maintaining a trading journal will likely multiply itself many times over during your career as a trader. Good luck! We hope you've enjoyed this video newsletter on setting goals. Have a wonderful day.
This Trading Tips video newsletter has been brought to you by Manny Bacchus's First Hour Trading System. Every day there's money to be made in the first hour of stock trading. This is the world of day trading, not for novices, unless you have a system. The First Hour Trading System. Visit firsthourtrading.com now and sign up for a free 30-day trial. You could make enough in the first hour of your day to take the rest of the day off. Do you want to view more Trading Tips videos? Visit TradingTips.com. Sign up for our free video newsletters. Become a successful trader by visiting TradingTips.com.